what's up? My name is Von and welcome to my channel. This is another video for us and for you guys because we will be, we will be discussing about nursing in the UK and as well as comparing nursing back there in the Philippines. But anyway, I will be introducing my two colleagues here when we get back, talking about the nursing in the UK and the Philippines.
Hold up.
Alright, okay, welcome back. I have here with me my housemate Alan.
Hi.
He is an anesthetic nurse. Yeah, woo! Anesthetic nurse
drum roll
in
like
the
that.
UK. And Ken is a stroke stroke rehab nurse. And for those of you guys who doesn't still know my area, my name is Von and I'm working at the critical care.
Wow.
So
Star-studded.
Anyway, so ang gagawin natin ngayon, we will just compare the nursing system of the Philippines and the UK. Good or bad, it's fine. Because this, the objective of this video is to inform those who are aspiring nurses back there in the Philippines, and at least when they are still there nasa Philippines pa, they would know, ganun pala ang sa UK. Maybe there are differences or there are similarities. Okay,
Let's start.
Alright, okay, so I will be asking you, I will be both asking you. At least you can ma-apply niyo sa kanila sa sarili ninyong nabubula ako, sarili ninyong mga area o kung sarili nating area. So, okay, what is the difference ng nursing back in the Philippines and in the UK? Short lang. In terms of colleagues, how about in the ward?
It's very diverse. Actually, you work with different people coming from different backgrounds. So you might be working from colleagues coming from Spain, Portugal. So in the Philippines, you might be working with
just Filipinos.
Abroad. It's like melting pot of culture. Yeah. So they have different experiences. They come from different backgrounds, so culture, you have to be sensitive with culture as well,
Most of the doctors here in the UK, they respect you as a colleague.
Yes,
I agree.
May it be NHS or private, there will be
not all.
Hindi naman
There's
lahat
always
yun.
an exception naman.
Hindi perfect, but to be fair with the Philippines, our doctors there are really good.
You are so autonomous here.
Yeah,
your autonomy you can practice because they really rely on the assessment of
they really
nurses.
buy the books.
It's like that.
Sa theater naman, yung mga surgeons namin, most of them they respect you, especially, same in the Philippines and here, if you're really senior and you know what you're doing and you're rational and di ka tatanga-tanga,
yes,
you will gain their respect.
Your role as a nurse is feel valued here. Actually.
Sana
You're very interested. China oil.
Okay.
China oil.
Topic number 3. Seniors. So same in the Philippines, we also rank, like if you're an entry-level nurse, you have your seniors as well. Seniors back in the Philippines, they are really helpful as well. Although meron ding seniority complex, same in the Philippines and here, but the seniors here are more into teaching because we have the mentorship, meron ka talagang parang junior. Kung senior ka, meron kang junior na nurse on probation or supernumerary.
Right.
I think it's all the same in all areas.
Actually, I think it's safer here when it comes to kung new staff ka, because they won't let you handle patients on your own. Because you need to pass the probation first before you handle patients.
And you also need as well to pass certain competencies. So you can even give IV medications.
Yeah.
Unlike in the Philippines, when it's your first aid, you can give automatically. Here,
as long as you have the requirements like may IV license ka.
Even if you know how to catheterize a female one, or even if you know how to insert an NG tube, you can't do that here.
Yes.
You have to have an evidence-based
because those evidence-based yung mga paperwork, certificates, it will help you cover your back just in case something happens.
So that's the only thing here.
That would lead me to my next topic. Trainings. Alright, so since they were bubbling about the trainings already in advance, I haven't told them yet, but trainings here in the UK are also good. Back there in the Philippines, most of the time the trainings are self-paid. di ba, binabayaran natin.
Yeah, IB, ACLS, only like this. These are like major trainings.
But here in the UK, since it's a hospital and a professional requirement, the hospital provides it. Mostly it's free and it's hospital provided.
Yes.
So yeah, especially internal training or external training. If you take courses like me, I take ICU course, or he has taken mentorship. Both of you guys has taken mentorship, stroke course and anesthetic course. Lahat yun provided ng hospital.
Ang pinaka-importante yung preparation of your mind to take the course because
hindi lang to course
hindi lang
it's a formal course.
Exactly. You have to go to university for the course.
It's not just 5 days training like the IB therapy.
It runs like a month, like 3 months to a year actually, these courses. And the very thing that is so different from Philippines to here is that here there's mandatory training.
Yes.
Back home we don't do that actually. Here, every year, every month, you are bombarded with a lot of trainings that you have to comply because it is a requirement in each institution.
Yes.
So you can't just go away with it and not attend for like, let's say, 1 year you haven't attended an ALS or like basic life support.
Yes.
These are very, very essential. There are certain mandatory trainings that all hospitals will give the nurses. So in here, it's very, very well developed
and very strictly monitored.
Exactly.
And it is cost efficient. Unlike in the Philippines, you need to pay for every training. In here, every training you can put it in your resume.
Yes,
and it is covered. There are a number of units for every training.
And the good thing about it, back in the Philippines, you do the trainings on your day off.
Yeah.
Here in the UK, you do your trainings, you are paid.
You're paid for it.
So training, go training. Let's go to the next topic. Alright, next topic will be renewal of PIN, or in the Philippines, renewal of license. Back in the Philippines, we have to comply on the, ano nga yung sa PRC?
No, in PRC, you have to renew your license every 4 years.
3 to 4 years?
3 to 4 years.
3 to 4 years, maybe, let's say 3 years.
Here, every year you have to renew. Every year you have to renew.
Not renew.
Renew or like to pay a certain amount in order for your license.
The membership,
your license, your PIN to be active. Yeah, every year.
I think it's 3 years.
No, every year you need to pay.
Alright, nagkakagulo na sila.
Alright,
the revalidation is 3 years.
Revalidation is 3 years, but your PIN renewal is every year.
PIN renewal is 3 years.
Your PIN renewal will cost you like around $150, £150.
Or you can auto-debit it, or ang tawag niyan yung quarterly.
Naka-direct debit, quarterly, annually.
In order for you to be maintained in the register.
Yes, back in the Philippines, you can renew your visa, not visa. You can renew your license pag umattend ka ng mga training. Back here in the UK, you can have your revalidation. We call it revalidation, but you have to have the essays, you have to have this reflection, forms and stuff.
It's like a whole book that you need to prepare ahead, and then you have to pass everything to your manager, who will authorize your essays, your trainings, your competencies, and then if deemed competent, then you can apply it online, and then that's it. You're validated already.
The next topic will be caring style. Nursing caring style. Okay, let's dig into deeper. Nursing back in the Philippines, personally, back in the Philippines, nurses are very skilled. Kahit sabihin mong kulang ang gamit, kulang ang gamot, kulang ang facility, nurses are really skilled to do it.
Nurses,
from the moment na student nurses pala, I think we can do the nurses job already, except with the PIN.
Nursing practice here is more of a values based actually. So the values are more important, you know, your character values are very important rather than your skills, because being a nurse, you have to have an innate character of being a caring person. So
in addition to that, because before I work in the ward, sa Philippines, nurses are really maswerte kasi they have watchers there to help you to look after your patients.
But here
it's quite different.
All nurses.
Bedside nursing is real.
Exactly. Even to feed the patient, everything. Like literally, like 0%, like everything.
Dito mo mapapractice yung sa fundamentals yung bedside.
Actually nagka-fever ako sa first shift ko dito.
Yeah, it's
kasi
really
di ko kinaya yung pressure.
Yeah, it's really tiring.
But it's like that, you know, I was so culture shocked actually in terms of how we practice nursing back home and here. So be very prepared if you really wanted to go abroad. It's way too different in terms of like the works that you do as a nurse down here. Yeah, in the nature of care. So be very prepared about it. But I know that you can surpass all of this because, you know, Filipino nurses are very resilient, and, you know, they're very adjustable and they're resourceful.
Anyway, wait lang. The next will be handover actually. In the Philippines, we call it endorsement.
Dito handover ang tawag.
Sa amin kasi in the Philippines, and the ward, we do it chart to chart.
Ayun lang.
Nga pala kasi so in the chart kasi I was thinking kasi you're in the theater. So I don't know, but here at the handover, we only hand over the latest.
History ng patient, especially if
So
the
it's
patient...
almost the same back in the Philippines and here.
Yeah, pero dito mas madalian siya. Mas straightforward.
Tsaka nag-check talaga ng ID.
Oo. Yun ang maano ko na difference. Dito sa sa UK, we really value na yung
Identity.
WHO checklist. We have loads of checklists to confirm that is the right
That's true.
patient.
Exactly.
Sa atin,
The right
hindi
number.
masyadong...
Patient safety is at
Yeah,
the heart of
exactly.
nursing.
Yeah,
That's it.
doon sa Philippines, din natin masyado pinapractice yung mga WHO checklist. I don't know. Pero back home,
Pero dito mas, kumbaga, ma-compare mo na,
Scrap.
personally, mas stricto siya.
mas stricto
Yeah,
siya.
in
And at the
terms of-
same time,
In terms of checking identities.
oo, mas yung,
Safety.
especially sa allergies ng
Allergies,
patients,
yeah.
sa mga...
They're very, very particular
Yeah.
with allergies, actually.
Be careful.
Yeah, be
Yeah, because
careful.
here abroad, it's my first time actually to like see a lot of people who have got a lot of allergies.
Yeah.
Back home kasi parang no known allergies, parang ang dami. But here, parang lahat ng
There's
pasyente
a
may
lot of
allergy
allergies.
sa pagkain,
So,
you
yeah.
know,
Not
dye,
only allergies,
contrast,
but
everything.
sensitivities.
Yeah, exactly. So, you have to be very careful with it.
Okay, right. Next here, ito medyo hindi naman serious but trivial, bullying. To be fair, hindi ka naman mabubully if hindi ka magpapabully, right?
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
here, sinasabi na, napapanood kasi sa social media or sa mga movies na nabubully here. But it's not really like that. So you have the right to say no or yes, or you can stand on your principle as long as you think that it is safe for in your practice and on the patient.
Bullying is everywhere, actually.
Yeah.
I think it's more prominent in the Philippines.
Yeah, rather than
I
here.
think
Seniority complex.
Depende. I wouldn't say because there are other trust in NHS trust that I've heard a lot of
Yeah,
bullying
merong-
that happened. But you know, it's everywhere. Bullying is everywhere. But the
Yeah.
thing is, if you allow yourself to be bullied, then that's the problem. Actually, anyone is vulnerable to be bullied. For as long, I guess or I believe and I think that. The most important thing is that if you know what you're doing, you're competent with yourself and with what you do to your patients, there wouldn't be any problem at
Yeah.
all. And if you work well with your team, you would gain their respect. And in that way, you lessen being bullied as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think the most important thing, if bullying happened to you,
Yes.
You can always
you need
report.
to report it via Datex.
It's like incident report.
Yes.
Speaking of incident report, wag matakot sa incident report.
Yeah.
Because incident reports here are very good because that will help improve the system.
Or
Yeah.
protect you as well.
Yeah,
Kasi
exactly.
kung hindi documented yung mga sinasabi mo, puro ka lang.
Exactly. So we won't improve systems.
It doesn't have anything
And we won't promote
to weigh on.
safety because Datex or incident reports are not there to punish nurses but are there to improve the system and to
Yes.
improve our
And
work.
it's
So
really helpful.
it's all about safety again, guys. Very, very important. Central in nursing here in the UK, safety.
Alright, so in terms of job satisfaction, back in the Philippines and in the UK, sa'yo na muna mag-umpisa.
Okay, I'm very satisfied with my job actually as a nurse here. Since the first time I worked here in the UK actually 5 years I've been working here as a nurse. I feel very satisfied actually because it gave me so much opportunity to be autonomous, to be myself, as well as to exercise myself as a valuable part of the organization. Because here nurses are really valued. What the nurses say and what the assessment of the nurses in terms of patient care and patient management is very important to doctors. So they're very valued actually.
In terms of benefits and financial provision
As
on that
well.
side, of course, working abroad, not just in the UK but working abroad, help our families a lot. So that would really raise your satisfaction. And in terms of like lahat ng mga benefits and stuff, that all adds to all your job satisfaction. So I'm happy that I was worried initially, I was afraid, but at the end of the day, I'm happy.
Kasi pwede mo siyang i-manage yung life mo in here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
What you wanted,
Wow.
kunyari, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday ka lang mag-work. As long as you complete 37.5 hours in a week, it's fine.
fine.
You can have 4 days off. Yeah, or
do
if you
extra
want,
shift.
or during your extra day off,
There's
you can do
work-life
extra
balance
shifts,
here in
yeah.
the UK. So if you feel stressed, I need a holiday.
Yes.
Ganun lang agad. Book na tickets, go. Outside the country.
Just 2 hours, you can go to Spain
Exactly.
or anywhere.
If you wanted to just shut down your system for like 3 days, go. Book a ticket, fly, go back after 3 days, you're renewed.
One trivia is we don't have time in, time out actually.
Exactly. No one checks our time in, time out.
No.
Yes.
But you don't want to be late, of course.
Yeah.
You don't- But there's
Be
no like,
professional,
but there
be
back in the
professional.
Philippines na may time in, time
Be
out.
professional. Be
Wala
professional.
naman. So,
Just be very truthful and be very honest with your
Yeah, they value
Honesty.
being honesty dito.
honesty
Exactly.
and punctuality.
Being
Yes.
honest. Yeah.
And yeah.
For aspiring nurses or those nurses who are already on their processing phase going to the UK, don't stop dreaming about UK. And you know, I know that it's very common to have fears, to have your fearing the unknown, and to have your worries in your heart. But when you come over here, everything will be okay.
Okay.
Just trust the process.
Trust the process.
Trust the process. Trust God and trust yourself.
You are keep losing your battles as what I've mentioned on my previous videos. Just do everything that you can at the same time. Just trust, sabi nga, trust the process and don't lose hope.
Just be prepared lang mentally kasi pupunta ka sa ibang bansa and you're gonna be alone
Especially
or with
cultures.
friends or with different cultures. Be prepared.
Working with different cultures. Yeah.
Kasi pwede ka uso dito ang homesickness. Yeah. So,
homesickness is real.
pero kung malalakas yung very determined ka and
You can do it.
yeah, especially if you want to uplift the
Family or
mo.
professional.
And you can do a lot of things here.
Yeah.
Apart from being a nurse, there's a lot of activities and a lot of things that you can think of, that you can start off, and you'll be so surprised about yourself that you can do something new and that you can discover a lot of things about yourself that you don't know before.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's the thing that's good about UK.
So, thank you for this bunch of guys here that they contributed to our discussion tonight.
Yes.
If you like this discussion, please hit the thumbs button. If you like it, press the like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching the video and see you in the next video and adventure. Bye!